What's up guys, Cut Protagonist here. Today I'll be doing a special Buddy Fight deck perform on my very own Demongodol deck. So after BuddyAllStars, the set actually gave Demongodol all new support for this archetype, which is freaking awesome because this is actually my favorite Dangerous archetype. Those who have fought me before should know how this guy is so much awesomeness, packing the punch. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be going on the deck profile and show you how the whole deck works. This deck has gotten super consistent right now. So yeah, let me quickly go on the deck profile. The buddy you run here is Demongodol Ark. His ability is call cost, pay 3 gauge. The 3 gauge is pretty steep, but he's well worth the 3 gauge. And put this card on top of a Dual Dragon monster on your field. So you can put it on top of a Grade 3 Dual Dragon, Grade 2 Dual Dragon, or Grade 1 Dual Dragon. Any Dual Dragon, just put it on top and give that Dual Dragon an upgrade. He is a very awesome card. His ability consists of, when your opponent card attacks, change the target of the attack to this card. So normally what you have is normally your weapon here, and you have an open center. So even if you have an open center, your opponent has to attack Demongodol Ark first in order to hit your life, because otherwise all attacks will be directed to him. So he is Raging Spirits before Raging Spirits were cool. So he was the original Raging Spirit in a way. So yeah, I myself is a very huge Raging Spirit fan, so of course I dig this deck, and this deck is really great. Alright, however, he has a second very powerful ability, Counter. When your opponent attacks with a weapon, you can discard one card from your hand. If you do destroy that weapon, this card is very powerful, just because every turn, if your opponent were to attack with a weapon, which is a very scarce resource in the deck because you only play up to 7 or 8 weapons at most in the deck, so drawing into a weapon is really rare. So once you crack your opponent's weapon, destroy it, your opponent will be very unlikely to draw another weapon unless he happens to have one, because most of the time if we have a weapon on field, we always charge it away. So this ability is very good. So imagine this, your opponent will be attacking one less attack every turn because he won't be suiciding with his weapon right here. This guy is an anti-weapon deck. So if you fight against any weapon-based deck, this guy is gonna own it because the weapon won't be able to attack at all. This is what makes Demongodol Ark so powerful. Yeah. So yeah, and he has the Soul Guard ability, so he can at least protect himself one time with the soul, and the counter attack skill. The counter attack makes this card really powerful because with all the defensive card I play in the deck that maintains the card on the field, this guy will be kicking a lot of butt in a way. Alright, and he has a 7k attack power stat, so high chance the counter attack is gonna go through because 7k attack power is really high. Even for a size 3, 7k counter attack, you can just bust off that size 3 if it fails to kill it. So even if let's say you have Soul Guard, let's say he attack you, the Soul Guard is gone. However, he still maintains the field and he can counter attack your opponent's monster. So this is another great reason why he's so strong. The counter attack is just amazing. Alright, let's get on to the whole deck. Yes, you know my buddy monster is here. Alright. First we play 4 Fighting Dragon Emperor Demongodol Ark. The original form is Demongodol, and I explained previously his ability is really good. So he's the main heart of the deck, and he is searchable now with the baby Demongodol. You call it Origin Fighting Demongodol. Yeah, he's now searchable. Back then, when I use him, you must write into him, otherwise, which is actually pretty tough because you only play 4 copies. Now you actually play 8 copies since you have the baby form. So yeah, he's one of the best dual dragons right there. So yeah, 4 copies. Alright, next we play more Dual Dragon size 2s. Night Flight Dragon Rahel. Rahel is a great card because if you do not write to your Demongodol Ark, Rahel is a great backup as defense. He has a very solid stats of 6 to 5. 5k defense is actually pretty good in this deck because we play out some defensive spells, boost it up, and your opponent won't be able to beat through it. And he has the move ability, so you can play offensively and defensively. This is a really good card, and you can write. And let's say you actually drew your Demongodol Ark, you can just write over him. Yeah, and upgrade him. Awesome. So yeah, it's a great backup. And he doesn't cost any gauge. The gauge is actually very important in the deck because you need a 3 gauge to write into Demongodol Ark. So you must be very careful with the gauge. These are all the gauge you play. Alright, that's the grade 2s. You don't play a lot of grade 2s. Let's go on grade 1s. Size 1s. 4 copies of Origin Fighting Dragon Demongodol. He is the new card from the BuddyAllStars set. He was the dream come true for me when I first heard about this card in the news, I was like screaming like mad because everyone knows that I love this. This guy's my spirit animal. Yeah. So yeah, this card is amazing. Amazing. Okay, that's all I can say. Okay. His stats ain't too flashy, but it does something. Okay, because 2 crit, which is what matters. 2/2/2. Okay, cool. However, its ability is just freaking amazing. His ability is found. The skill name is called Founder of Dragonstar Martial Arts. When this card enters the field, search your deck for 1 monster with Demongodol in its card name. So you can search for either another copy of itself. That's amazing. Or you can search for the boss monster, Demongodol Ark. Yes, finally a Rota for Demongodol. A Rota is the term for reinforcement of the army for guys who play Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, Demongodol, baby Demongodol, I call him. So this card is so good because even if you have your Ark in your hand, you can always search for another copy of Baby Godol. So you can, like, if Ark dies, you can like just call. Okay, call again. I search for another Ark. Will die again. Okay, cool. I just call. Search another Ark. Yeah, GG WP, GG easy play, GG easy game. Yeah, and this guy is a monster. Okay, this guy is really hard to fight. He may sound shit on paper, but when you play test him, he is a monster. Yeah. Second skill is when this card is in the soul of a monster. Oh, I saw a misprint. You can see the letter T there. The T is a small T. They forgot to like give it a bold text. Oh well. When this card is in the soul of a monster with Demongodol in its name, that monster gains plus 2k power and 2k defense. Oh, so nice. So let's boost defense to 6k and boost attack power to 9k. So nothing escapes the counter attack right now. And it is guaranteed because since you ride it, you can add to your hand, ride it, pay 3 gauge, involve. Super sweet card. This is amazing. Or even if you don't want to go to him, I mean if you want to be trolly and shit, you can just call, search another copy of him. Or if you guys play a gadget deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, this guy is like gadget. Oh, gadget, search for another copy of yourself. Okay, cool. Next time, call another copy. Search out another copy. Search. Yeah. A billion Godos for days. Yes, this guy is what. These guys makes me happy. Alright. Let's go on to more size 1 supports. Skeleton, Armored Dragon, Madrogeus. He's a skeleton. Yeah. He is also a very good card. 3/2/3 stats. Okay, the 2 crit is nice. Activate pay on gauge if you do put this card into a soul of another monster on your field. So yeah, Demongodol, having him on the field makes you happy, but giving him extra soul makes it even better because this guy serves as an extra soul, and let's say it's also in a way it serves as a protection negate because your opponent has to attack him, and he only loses soul, and you can counter attack and destroy one opponent's card. So it's amazing. So this guy is very good because you can maintain your defensive line on the field. So basically, this guy's got to fight with his life to protect your ass. Well, you have to protect his ass as well. That's what I like about Buddy Fight. You protect the one monster, your favorite monster, and stuff. Yeah. Next, 2 Sibling Dragon Full Belters. 6/2/2, very nice attack power. Of course, without his Sibling Dragon Key Belters, you could play 4 of him, but I like play the 2 brothers because I know in the anime I find it quite cute actually to have the brothers. Yeah, so just play 4. It's cool. I mean, it's okay, the move skill. Yeah. Alright, let's get on to spells. The spells are very defensive lineup because we already have such an awesome boss monster, and so yeah, the spells very important to maintain the monsters on the field. 4 copies of Better Spirit Unite. One of the best defensive spell in the game. Counter, choose a monster on your field, and for this turn, increase its power and defense by a weapon on your field. So the weapon I play, which is 6k. So you can choose to increase the power or defense. Take note, it's power or defense and not power and defense. So let's say your opponent attacks you like you're 4k only, right? Your opponent attacks a drum 5k. Alright, nice. I used Better Spirit Unite. Make him into a 10k. So drum dies because of counter attack, because your drum failed to kill him. Counter attack kicks in, kill the drum, and for the rest of the turn, it becomes a 10k defense. So your opponent most likely won't be able to attack with his weapons because you can just discard a card and pop that weapon. So he has to end his turn. So using 1 card, you make your opponent end the whole turn. That's what makes this card amazing in this deck. Yeah. this is a great card. And even if you have another like size 1 on the field, your opponent has no choice. In a normal scenario, your opponent will just attack the size 1 since you can't kill this. But in this scenario, he won't be able to target anything else other than Demongodol. So he is amazing in the deck. 4 copies. Of course, we have to play our basic negates. You may only cast this card if you do not have a monster in the center. So yeah, great. It's very important. You can't play the one that is like the Green Dragon Shield. You must control a weapon and you have to be attacked, because most of the time Demongodol will be on your field and you can't negate shit. So Demongodol is more important. So this is the only negates you can use. Next is 4 Battle Spirit Infusion. Great card as well. Counter choose a monster in battle, and for that battle this monster gives us 4k power and 4k defense. So opponent attack drum at any 5k or 6k or less monster, 8k or less monster in a way, plus 4k defense, gain that counter attack, kick their face, and protect your monster while destroying them. It's an amazing card. 4 Demon Slay Barrier. This card is also very important because sometimes your opponent they want to try to trash your weapon, and you can protect your weapon in this card. This card abilities, you may only cast this card if one or more cards on your field, so it includes weapons or monster, would be destroyed. And if you do not have a monster in the center, this deck doesn't play monster in the center. Counter, one of those cards remains on the field. Okay, that is good because once it protects your weapon. Second, Demongodol, let's say your opponent attacks Demongodol and successfully kill him. Counter cast this, he stays on the field, counter that kicks in and destroys monsters. So this card is amazing. So versatile. If you want to pop your weapon, you can also chain it. Next is one of the best cards as well. Finally, Danger World had gotten proper draw engine. This is one of the best draw engine in the game, honestly. Okay, it doesn't need any 6 life. It doesn't need 6 life or less. And its cost is only pay 1 gauge and pay 1 life. So yeah, it's it's really cheap cost. Draw a card. Then if you have a weapon equipped, draw an additional card. You may only cast Burst Deity Calling Ritual once per turn. This is amazing card. 1 gauge, 1 life. 1 life is no kick because yeah, it's only 1 life. To draw 2 cards, 2 new cards. This is the card that all Danger World must play now, just because of how good it is. It gives you a free +1 just like that. Yeah, even though you have to pay on life 1 gauge. Yeah, 4 copies because it is just too good to not play. 2 copies of Unyielding Spirits. Unyielding Spirits is great because it helps tutor back your dead dual dragons. Put a dual dragon from your drop zone into your hand. So Demongodol dies or Baby Godol dies. You can always add Baby Godol back to your hand from your drop zone. So you can add to your hand, search. Then you want to re-evolve. If you already have him, you can search for another Baby Godol, get that free +1, then evolve. Yeah, you can add to your hand as well. Then next turn, if it dies, you can just repeat, rinse and repeat. So the opponent will have a forever nightmare to fight, which is Demongodol Ark. The best card in the game. Best Danger World for now. Until Grand Gadis come out. Alright, let's go to weapons. The weapons play is I play a number of weapons, but however I recommend you guys to max this out. 100 Demon Spear Onikuzushi. His ability is this card cannot attack left or right of. You cannot attack with the left or right monsters and shit with this card. When this card attacks and destroys your opponent's monster or deal damage to your opponent, you can charge 1 gauge. So it's great because gauge is a very important resource in this deck. So this guy has no cost, which is really very good. And he is a very good 5k stats. So even your Battle Spirit Unite, your Godol is going to go 9k or 11k if you have the Baby Godol on the soul. So yeah, it's 11k if you got Baby Godol on the soul. 3 copies just because he helps with your gauge and stuff. 3 copy of Infinite Armament, yeah, whatever it's called, Dangerous Cradle, is a free cost equip. He has an ability, activate pay 1 gauge. If you do, choose a weapon from your hand or drop zone and add it to this card. So you may only cast this ability once per turn. This is a great card because I actually tag in 2 copies of Explosive F Ridicule Demon Slay. Okay, this ability is when this card gets critical equals to the total sum of critical weapons in this card's soul. So if you manage to chuck in 2 copies of this, this is like 7 crit weapon. Yeah, sounds ridiculous, right? 7 crit weapon. So yeah, it's great because even if you equip it, it's decent 5k defensive for Battle Spirit Unite. Drop zone, you can pay on gauge and equip, become 3 crit weapon. So yeah, it's a good card because it doesn't need gauge. The gauge is very important in this deck, remember. 2 copies of Ridakill, yeah. Pay on gauge, you may not call monsters to the center. This deck calls on the side, so it's okay. So I hope you guys enjoy my Demongodol deck profile from the BuddyAllStars set. If you like my videos and wish to see more Buddy Fight and Vanguard content, remember to like this video, add me on Facebook, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want to ask me any advice, you can always PM me on Facebook for rulings and stuff. Now, although some rulings I may not be able to answer, I'll do my best to help you guys. Peace out, and I love you guys. Rawr.